מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי לה 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 לה. שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת, 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 שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת, 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 שבת שלום. שבת, 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 שבת שלום, שבת, 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 שבת שלום, שבת שלום, שבת שלום. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach, Laila, Laila, Laila. Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach, Laila, Laila, Laila. Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach, Laila, Laila, Laila. Sameach, Chag Sameach, lai la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Chag Sameach, lai la la la. La 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 la. Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach, lai 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 lai.
Do you have a song for us for Sukkot, Chazan?
Absolutely. Let me turn on my screen sharing. Let's see. This is a favorite song of mine that a friend of mine wrote back in Washington, D.C., Sally Heckelman. And the kids have been singing this for years in our school. And it's just a fun song, so let's all enjoy. We build a sukkah in the fall. We sit inside its three walls. Roof above it could be made of bamboo, and when we look up the shamayim shines through. Sitting in our sukkah, oh, that's the chorus night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Sitting in our sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Family and friends visit our sukkah. They sit and eat and say the bracha. We celebrate and sing sukkah songs, and when the neighbors hear us, they join along. Everybody sitting in a sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Sitting in our sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Link to link, we hang our paper chains and hope at Sukkot it won't rain. We string up all different kinds of fruit and remember our Jewish roots. And we'll be sitting in a sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Sitting in the sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out. Just you guys sitting in a sukkah. I can't hear you. That's a joke. Sitting in the sukkah all night long, waiting for the stars to come out.
It's always nice on Zoom. I can't hear you yet. Oh my goodness, it's such a pleasure to share with those of you who are on Zoom and those of you who are joining us by live streaming as well. We have quite the Shabbat and Sukkot. We have the Sash family, we have the Strauss family, and Eli and Maddie celebrating their B'nai Mitzvah this Shabbat. They're going to be leading us in prayers a little bit later, and we're just so excited for them. We're going to be using, by the way, any Siddur will be good. I saw some of you, I think I saw David with a different Siddur. You don't need the one that we use. If you have a Siddur and you know how to use it, you know, you just follow along in the prayers. There you go. The one that we use is this red one from the Rabbinical Assembly, Siddur Lev Shalem. And if you have that, you'll be able to follow along the page numbers I give. If not, it won't work for you. So, you'll do the best you can. But the Baruch Hu, you'll find page 39a. And those of you who are able to rise, we're going to rise together for the Baruch Hu. Chazan.
Lai la lai 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 la lai 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 la lai 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 yai lai 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 la la lai lai yai la lai 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 Baruch et Adonai HaMivorach. Everyone,
Baruch Adonai HaMivorach Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Hu et Adonai, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la.
If you're standing, you may be seated. We're going to continue with Kihem Chayenu, which you will find on page 40.
Kihem Chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla. 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 V'yabatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch ata Adonai ohev amo Yisrael.
On page 41, Eli Sash is going to lead us in the words of Shema and Ve'ahavta. I invite you, those of you who wish for the first 6 words, to close your eyes, and we focus on the oneness with God, with ourselves, with the universe, with all of life. And so, Eli, you can unmute yourself and lead us. If you will.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael.
No. Hey, no, Eli, not yet. Not that. You want to go on to Ve'ahavta.
Yeah.
Okay, you got so excited there. You got so excited for Vishamru. Go ahead with Ve'ahavta. Go ahead.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meyodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinamtam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וכתבתם וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We're going to continue silently just for a little bit, continuation with the Shema, silently to ourselves. Yomer and I was and Maddie's going to continue Laman Tiskaru.
Laman Tiskaru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yetem kedoshim le'Elohehem ani Adonai Elohehem asher hotzetzi ethem me'aretz Mitzrayim v'yot lahem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohehem Adonai Elohehem emet.
Yasher Koch, very nice. All right, we're going to continue now with Micha Mocha, page 44, Chazanstein. Here we go.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedor b'kodesh Nora tehilo, Nora tehilo, Osei beheleh. Let's sing Lai Lai, here we go. Yai Lai Lai La Lai La 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 Lai Lai, Yai Lai Lai La Lai La 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 Lai, Yai Lai Lai La Lai La 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 Lai Lai, Ya La 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 Lai La 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 Lai. Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael.
Page 45, Ufros Aleinu. This in particular because of Sukkot. This is about building the Sukkah of peace. And those of you, if you happen to know the sign language in terms of building the Sukkah and of peace, you're welcome to join with us. Chazan Stein, Ufros Aleinu.
Ufros Aleinu Sukkah, Sukkah, Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukkah, Sukkah, Shlomecha. Hey, 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 ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai la lai 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 lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai la lai 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 lai. Ufros Aleinu Sukkah, Sukkah, Shlomecha.
On page 46, Eli is going to lead us now in Vishamro and talks about covenant, about Shabbat, and the sacredness. Go ahead, Eli. Go ahead. Take it over. You're going to unmute yourself. Don't forget. And then lead us. Go ahead.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Asher Koach, Eli. Very nice. That was beautiful. By the way, those of you who don't know, in terms of doing a bar bat mitzvah leading prayers by Zoom, is so much more challenging, right? Because you don't have the community around you to fill in that space. You don't have the security of a rabbi or cantor over your shoulders. So Maddie and Eli, we're just so proud of you to be able to lead the congregation like this. Is so fabulous. Sukkot, we are celebrating, and you know what? It's in the Torah, different explanations are given for it. One, it's an agricultural celebration. And then 2, they talk about the building of the Sukkah as being reminiscent of the booths that they would live in, the Israelites, as they wandered for the 40 years. By the way, in truth, the first holiday of the Jewish year starts with, according to the Torah, is Passover, right? And it follows the chronology of the history of the Jewish people. The Exodus was the first step. And then 7 weeks later was Mount Sinai and Shavuot. And then the third one is Sukkot, which represents the wandering of the Israelites. And there's many explanations that have been given for building of a Sukkah, and about the main symbol also, the lulav and etrog, which we don't do on Shabbat. Like we don't blow the shofar on Shabbat. We're not going to take the lulav and etrog. We're only going to do that beginning on Sunday. But the rabbis, you know, they're just told in the Torah that you shall take 4 different types of vegetation. And it's really not even quite clear, except for the lulav itself. And the rabbis are stumped for reasons. What do those 4 different species represent? The myrtle, the willow, the lulav, and then the etrog itself. I shared with a video that I sent home for everybody for Shabbat. Some of you may have seen it. Gave one explanation about different types of people, some with good deeds and some with learning, some with neither or one. So another explanation the rabbis gave, some of you know this, but say that and this is a much more mystical tradition, that each one of the different species represents a different part of our body. That the lulav, the etrog, if you think about it, a very large lemon, looks like the heart. The long lulav itself, that palm branch, represents our spine. The myrtle, right, represents our eyes, and the willow, a little bit longer, represents our lips. So what does it mean that represents different parts of our body? For the rabbis, it dealt with that when we worship God, we should worship with all our heart, all our soul, with all our might. That somehow we bring ourselves all together. And that's what it takes to make a difference in this world, right? By the way, to have a heart, to have compassion, to have a spine, to be able to stand up to people, to have eyes, to be able to see what's happening, and to have lips, to be able to say good things, hopefully, and how dangerous bad speech can be, lashon hara. And so all of our body has the potential for bringing good into the world. And we just have to acknowledge that. So we're just so pleased to be able to celebrate Sukkot with you. And later on, Chazan Stein, even from his Sukkah, is going to lead us in the blessing of Leishev Basukkah. There's a special blessing, a prayer actually, Chazan's going to do before he gets to Kaddish, which we do just for holidays. So Chazan is on page 46. They'll be able to find this and then the Kaddish, please.
And it's a very special melody for the game for the holidays. So וידבר משה את מועדי אדוני אל בני ישראל. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביום נכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב במרום אמן. יהי שמרה מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמה דאמירן בעלמה בימרו amen.
Because it's Sukkot, even though it's on Shabbat, the holiday has precedence for our prayers, and that includes for the Amidah. So the Amidah is going to be in our Lev Shalem prayer book. You're going to find your page 306. You have to move through all the other prayers to be able to find it, because it's in the section for holidays. And if you're using a different Siddur, you can find it in the holiday section as well, if your prayer book has it. And it'll be the Amidah for the evening. In the evenings, the Amidah is done silently. So we're going to invite those of you who wish, you can stand, you can recite the Amidah. Personal reflections are appropriate this time. And Hazan Stein will do a little bit of Adonai Tzvatai, and then he's going to go in gently and quietly right into some music to allow us to do the Amidah or your private prayers. Hazan Stein, please.
Ufi yagi tehilatecha anananananana Adonai Adonai sotai tiftach ananananana ufi yagi tehilatecha. Shalom bimroma hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'am o Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimroma ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו, אמן. Hey, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la, yalla la 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 la. Oh, say shalom bimroma, oh ya say shalom aleinu, ve'al כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו
It's an opportunity for those of you who have children around to be able to bless them. All right, so Strauss is for sure you and Satch. Tashinsky, get ready to bless those kids. All right, and who else we have there? And Rasmussen, of course. Go ahead. All right, we're gonna do we'll do girls tonight first. So here's what you do: you place your hand on top of. You have a girl. You place your hand on their head. All right, go ahead and do that. All right, and then you're going to recite these words. Yisimech Elohim Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. May God bless you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Now, if you have any boys, don't let go of the girls yet. Right, grab onto the boys right now. Bless them. Here we go. Yisimcha Elohim Ephraim, Mechim, Menashe. May God bless you like Ephraim and Menashe. All right, now for all the kids, and yes, you can bless your dad too if you want to. Right, Julia, that's okay too. All right, bless all the kids. Here we go. Yavarechacha Adonai v'yishmarecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May you bring goodness into this world. May you accomplish much in making a difference in this world, and thereby help bringing us peace. And we say, Amen. All right, then seal it with a kiss. Go ahead. All right, now I'm going to invite you all to rise. Maddie's going to lead us in the Kiddush. It's a special Kiddush for the festival. And then Chazan Stein is actually going to do a blessing Leshev Basukah, right, which we do. And then we're also going to do then Shehachayanu. We got a whole bunch of things because of the festival and Sukkot and everything. Maddie, you're going to unmute yourself, take that cup of grape juice or wine or whatever you have, and go ahead. You're going to, by the way, just if you have a page, Kiddush, you'll find on page 79. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol am, veromimanu mikol lashon, v'kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'al hava. Shabbatot u'moadim l'simcha, Hagin uzmanim l'saso, et yom ha-shabbat hazeh ve'et yom hag ha-sukkot hazeh. Zeman simhatenu, ve'ahava mikra kodesh, zeher litziat mitrayim, kivanu v'harta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat u'moedei kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, Besimcha usason, yinholtanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat v'Yisrael, v'hazmanim.
Amen. And we say Baruch atah Adonai in this beautiful sukkah, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'shev basukah.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehehiyanu v'kiyamanu v'hegiyanu lazman hazeh.
Amen. Go ahead. You deserve it. You can drink up a little bit. By the way, Maddie, that's the same Kiddush you recite for all festivals, including for Passover. So you're ready now. It's a very hard one. You're prepared to do the big Kiddush for the Passover Seder next year for your family. All right. It's the same melody. Oh my gosh, it's not easy, especially when you add for Shabbat. Listen, we're going to remain standing right now because we have Aleinu. Maddie, you're going to lead us page 56. For 57, go ahead, Addie, you take away and lead us.
Alinu leshabech la'adon hakol, la'tekedu la'leutzer breshit, shalo asanu kegoyeh ha'aratzot, velo samanu kamishpahut ha'adama, shalo sam helkenu kahen, vegor alinu kechol hamunam, va'anachnu korim, umishtahavim umodim, lifnei melech, mahei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Shehu note samayim ve'yoser aretz u'moshav yekaro v'shamayim ima'al yushina uzo ve'gov he meromim hu Elohinu enod emet malkinu efed zulato ka'katuv betorato ve'yadata hayam ve'hashavota Elevavecha, ki Adonai, hu ha'Elohim, v'shamayim mima'al, ve'al ha'aretz, mitachat, ein od.
We're going to continue silently. As Maddie continues to the end of Alenu.
Kakatuv b'toratecha Adonayim loch le'olam ba'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom hahu yehiyeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
Very nice. All right, you can all be seated if you wish. Chazan Stein, Psalm 27 that we recite during this time of year, all the way from the beginning of the month of Elul through Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. According to rabbinic tradition, the gates are not closed until we get to Hoshana Rabbah. And this psalm is a reminder, if you'll lead us, please.
Okay. The red words on page 59, we can sing Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai Ota avakesh Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai Ota avakesh Ay, 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 shifty, shifty, shifty Woo! Shifty b'pet Adonai Kol yemei chayai, kol yemei chayai, ay, 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 shifty, 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 woo, shifty b'beit Adonai, ota avakesh, ota avakesh.
Thank you, Chazan. We're going to continue now with the Mourner's Kaddish. For those of you who are in need or desire to recite it, and I'm going to list the names of those people whom we remember on the Shabbat for the love and all that they shared in this life and that still inspire us. So on this Shabbat, remembering the yortzites of Ruth Alper, Sidney Berkowitz, Pearl Blankstein, Sadie Blaustein, Harold Cohen, Irvin Cohen, Rochelle Frankel, Dorothy Krause, Jay Perlman, Pauline Schanzer, Jacob Schoenberg, Brian Sunderland, Suzanne Brandt, Paul Eisner, Lois Gabo, Bertha Honig, Florence Krieger, Sam Luhrmann, Ruth Perlman, Leonard Sanders, Doris Sedley, Marvin Kaptal, Seymour Edelman, Malka Gross, Isaac Perez, Morris Schubert, Charles Schulman, Jacob Berkowitz, Burton Eisner, Rose Jacobs, Maurice Kaplan, Moses Marcus, Dorothy Neinsinker, Sophie Timmons, Claire Feinberg, Gerald Gross, Mary Kantrowitz, Hilda Pavlovsky, Adina Senensieb, Marion Wall, Adele Yellen, Helen Baum, Israel Kaufman, Lillian Shapashkinov, Anna Joseph, and Sarah Sapir. Those of you who are reciting Kaddish are invited to stand at this time. We pray that the words of the Kaddish and the response of the community, they give you strength and comfort. Those reciting Kaddish, you'll join along with me. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. V'yalmad yivrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon u'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'yalav v'zman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach v'yalam umei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha richu v'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata tamiram v'yalma v'meru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. God who establishes peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity, as we say, Amen. Just want to give you some announcements of things. By the way, Yashir Koach to Eli and to Maddie. You're fabulous. We're looking forward to sharing with you. Aren't you so excited? Right? You got done. You're feeling a little bit better? Right? Nod your heads a little bit. Yeah. It's always great like that. You start off, you get a little bit nervous. You were so fabulous. So Maddie, tomorrow morning, everybody can watch you on live streaming in terms of your bat mitzvah, live from the Horwitz Pavilion at Temple Aliyah, 10:30 in the morning. And Eli Sash, we're going to have you in the afternoon. Same place, right? And we're looking forward to sharing the Mincha service, the Mazal Tov, to both of your families. Those of you who are going to be joining by live streaming tomorrow, we have a Kaddish lunch and after services all the time. You're welcome to come every week. Just have your lunch ready right after services. We're having services as well. Tomorrow is the first day of Sukkot. Sunday is the second day of Sukkot. And so we're going to have services as well. 10:30 to 12 o'clock. We're going to be some of us live from the Horwitz Pavilion in the Sukkah. And even some congregants who will be attending that service as well. We miss having you here. There's still room to sign up to have dinner in our sukkah next Monday and Tuesday. We're opening up the opportunity for you to be able to have dinner in our sukkah, safe distancing from other people. You just bring your own dinner, dairy dinner. Space is limited. You have to RSVP on the website. And so after Shabbat, you can go on and you can sign up. Don't forget to bring your Sova food donations. You can do it through next week. There's in front of in the parking lot, right by the stairs, there's a bins, and whether it's food or other items that they need, you're welcome, please, to join to drop them off. Calling all cooks. The deadline to submit a recipe for the Quarantine Cuisine Cookbook. How's that? Quarantine Cuisine Cookbook. All right, say that 3 times fast. Has been extended. We're looking for your best recipes for people to be able to try during the quarantine. It's a great time to try cooking and to, if you will, expand your recipes. We're here for you, even if the office is not always open. We do have the nursery school there. We're there in and out, but you can always reach us by email. Right? So Rabbi Vogel at Temple Aliyah, all the clergy at Temple Aliyah, all of our staff at Temple Aliyah, you can go online and you can find those email addresses as well. We are here. We'll get back to you very quickly. And we're just blessed. We always feel to be able to share Shabbat and especially Sukkot. Hazan Stein, do you have a song or something that we, oh, wait a minute, birthday, wait a minute. Tashinsky, where are you? Tashinsky's, where are you, Leah Tashinsky? I almost forgot.
Here's Henry. Henry's over there.
All right. Whose birthday is it this month?
Henry.
It's Henry's birthday. And how old is Henry this month?
Henry. 5.
5. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure, Henry?
Hold up.
I'm right now and I have to be 5.
When are you going to be 6?
After 5.
You're still 5.
No.
Are you
After I'm turning 5, then 6.
then 6? And how?
So he's turning 4 in this month, not 5, not 6, not anything. He's going to be turning 4 this month.
He's turning 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
4 years old. All right, Henry, you're a little bit old for your age there. You're like, don't worry. Just take your time getting there. You'll get to 5. You'll get to 6. You'll get all the way. All right. What does Henry want? Any idea what Henry wants to be when he grows up?
I want to be a dad, a fireman, and
Oh,
a detective. And a detective. A
Can some-
detective. He wants to be a dad, a fireman, and a detective.
Oh, okay. A fireman, a detective, and a dad. Those are all great things. Well, Henry, I want to wish you a very happy fourth birthday. We're looking forward to your fifth birthday and sixth birthday eventually as well, too. So, all right, you hang on to those. Tashinsky's, you celebrate with them. Jamie, are you around there? Who's there?
Jamie's smiling with her clothes on. Bye.
There you are. Happy birthday. It's really nice to celebrate with you.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank you.
Get over here. Fight over here.
It's a pleasure. Oh, that Henry is something. There we go. We got the whole Tashinsky family. Say hello, Henry, one more time.
Say hello.
Hello.
All right, we're going to go out. Chazan Stein, you got a song for us or something
Yeah, I
to
gotta
take
sing
us
happy
out?
birthday to Henry. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Henry. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Henry.
Chag Sameach, Chag Sameach, yay la 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 la. Chag Sameach, yay la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Chag Sameach, la 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 la. Shiru, 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 Chag Sameach, yay la 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 la. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. And Sameach L'Kulam. All right.